Hiya! So welcome to our Advent Calendar Doors project. So today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful Christmas cracker. Now these are really fabulous. They're an absolute delight to make and they are a joy to receive because it's completely personalised. And this is a tradition in the Janman household that we make one for each other, and it's all very secretive and it goes on our Christmas table. So the joy is we don't know who's made it, so it's very exciting. So you obviously need the good old toilet roll. Some ribbon. The ribbon needs to be cut to length, 2 pieces of ribbon, and they're 13 inches long each. Piece of decorative paper. On the inside of the cracker, which is the most important thing, you need a crown, and you'll need a joke, and you'll need a gift, and you'll need the most important thing, which is the snapper crack to make it go. So crowns come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Historically, they're made of gold, studded with diamonds, but they can be made of anything. Now these are some that I've had made in several years past. So I've got a beautiful one here made of these lovely beads that go on the Christmas tree. These are made by my daughter and they actually do fit rather beautifully and fetching on me. So I've got one there with Christmas tree beads. Another one is plaited fabric, which again is decorative and all sorts of pretty Christmassy things. And the next one that I'm going to show you is the bunting one. And those of you who know me know I love bunting, and this is really lovely. So I should just put it there like that so I can see it. I'm making a paper one. To make the crown, I have again used newspaper print. And all I've done is I have folded the newspaper in 3 and glued it so it gives it a little bit more stability, and painted it and printed on it. Now this is slightly shorter, and if you recall I put some little ties around the edge down there just to make it meet like a laced up bodice, which is really quite pretty. So here's my piece of printed paper. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now is to put those little spiky bits that is on the crown. So I'm going to fold it once, and I'm going to fold it twice, and I'm going to fold it 3 times. And I've already drawn a line, as you can see, across here, and that's where I'm going to cut. And this is a tricky bit because you want to get that point, otherwise it looks a bit lame. So I'm just going to cut along here, maybe like that. The big reveal. Ta-da! There's my crown. Okay, so there's my crown. Hole punch the 2 bits there, like I have done on this one originally. If you can see what I've done there, I've hole punched and I've laced it up with some really pretty ribbon tie there. So that looks really, really lovely. So that's my crown all ready to go. Right, so the next bit is the joke. So just get an ordinary piece of card, any card will do, or a piece of paper. It's not precious, it's just something that you can print on or write on to tell the joke. So I've got joke written on there, and I've got printed a bauble, so it's that way up. And then on the other side, on the flip side, you just write a joke. So the next thing we need to have is the gift. And the gift is really important, as we all know. The gift is important. So I'm just going to, I found this button, and it's a really sweet little button, and it's got a little heart on it, which is really lovely. So whoever I'm going to give this to will have a little button that they can sew on a sock, they can sew on whatever they like. And it's just a really quite a little joyous little thing. So hat, gift and joke. And then we obviously need the cracker snap, but we can get those online or any little gift shop, they'll sell them in the cracker making department. So I have got some printed brown paper here, and I've got my usual printed newsprint, and I've got some gift wrap. So I will show you how I've made this. So what I've done is I've got a piece of newspaper, and I've folded it up and glued it and painted it and printed on it. Now this is really important to paint it and glue it so it's a little bit more sturdy, otherwise it's flimsy and it doesn't feel quite so nice. And the reason I've painted both sides is because I did go wrong on one side and it's not as pretty as the other. So if you do make a mistake, you've always got the other side to look at. So that's why I've done that. So next we have to make the perforations. Now we have to put perforations in this piece of gift wrap paper, because if we don't, then as we draw the cracker, snap the cracker, it won't go in half. And the whole excitement is that it goes in half and everything flings across the floor, which is very exciting. We offer up the toilet roll, put it in the centre. I've allowed just a little gap each side, probably about half an inch each side, and I've drawn a line. And that's the line that I'm now going to use as my guide to do my perforations. I'm just now going to concertina, and as I concertina it, I can then snip a little snip along those lines. As you see, I've already done that just to save time. So now I've got my little perforations. So we need our items. We need our toilet roll, and we need our hat or our crown, joke, our cracker snap. We'll need our pieces of ribbon, and we need our gift, of course. So we pop that in, we can squash that in. I know it goes because I've tried before. And get our cracker snap in there as well. You'll need to fold your joke, which is fine, and the more important gift. Now again, like I said, the gift can be anything. It can be a chocolate, which will be equally as wonderful and acceptable. Here we go. So now we need to roll this up. So we just cover it over like that, and we roll. Make a little fold and do that. Now we've got it encased like that. We've got those perforations, and we can just squash it down. And now you've got the shape of the cracker. And we just take a piece of ribbon and we wind it round, get it even at the top. And we want the bow at the top. We want the opening at the bottom because we don't want to see that bit. So now we've got the cracker looking more and more like a cracker. And this bit here you can take a little bit of time on, and just to make sure that it's even and it looks really, really pretty. There we go. You can add bits to it, or gift tag there, or you could just write their name, but it looks really pretty. It looks far nicer than anybody else's shop bought stuff. So there we have it, and I hope you really enjoy making them. So hopefully see you soon. Bye.